Inspectors from 3 different city departments descended on a public housing high-rise in Avondale in April. That followed a report by WCPO. They found scores of safety violations, which the Housing Authority says have been resolved. But as Emily Maxwell reports, residents at Maple Tower are still concerned.
Maple Tower is a public housing high-rise owned by the Cincinnati Metropolitan Housing Authority, known as CMHA. Built in 1967 with 120 units, the majority of residents are senior citizens. Some residents are concerned about their safety after the building was cited for dozens of violations from city inspectors, including the health and fire departments.
They went through every unit in the building and they wrote up violations that they saw or things that needed to be repaired at the time. They gave them 30 days to respond to get the repairs done. And now they're coming back to do their follow-up inspections. So far, from what I've seen, some things have been done, but I don't know everything that needed to be done.
The violations included smoke detector maintenance, fire extinguishers, openings in the walls, and issues with the emergency hose connections, which firefighters need access to. The inspections came in April, just 2 weeks after a WCPO report on residents' frustrations with leaking pipes. The fire department told WCPO that some of these violations are typical for a 51-year-old building. But some say these issues could create a matter of life and death.
The fire department, even more importantly, found many violations of the fire code. And here we're talking about things that are a matter of life and death, because this is a high-rise building, and many of the people who live in Maple Tower are older and have mobility limitations. Some are in wheelchairs, some require walkers. So in the event of a fire, people on the higher floors can't go down the stairs.
CMHA spokesperson Leslie Wardlow says safety is their top priority.
We embrace getting information because we want to know if there's something that we need to address. So every building has maintenance needs. And like your home has maintenance needs, so our buildings have maintenance needs. So we have a protocol set in place for residents to use, and it helps our staff to address concerns they may have. So they need to contact the Work Order Center.
As of July 10th, Wardlow told WCPO everything was up to date and the violations were addressed. But some residents say the issues aren't fully resolved.
It should shut automatically, close up tight in case there's a fire on either side of the door, either in my apartment or out here. That'll stop the spread of the fire. But when it's cracked like this, the fire can still seep through and get in. I was here when the workers was here. They fixed it. When they were here, it shut completely. After this, so I signed off on the work order because after they done it, they opened and closed it a couple of times, but now it's back like this again.
She and other residents are also concerned with leaking tiles in the community room.
We had lunch here. It leaked through there, and part of the tile came down while they were eating. They came and fixed it. The next day, the same thing happened again. Okay, it's been fixed now for about 7 days, but as you can see, there's water beginning to form under the tiles where it's going to leak again real soon.
Howard says many of the residents are elderly with disabilities and health problems. She's not giving up anytime soon.
I'm living in this condition along with everybody else. If I'm unhappy, I know they're unhappy, and someone has to speak up. So, and I plan to live here for a while unless they get rid of me. But I plan to live here for a while, and I would like to see the place where I'm at and livable. A quality of life is for everyone.
And that was Emily Maxwell reporting.